the 10-second stretch flexibility program for all stiff and out-of-shape adults. This video contains the full description of the program, basic descriptions of the various muscle groups, plus step-by-step instructions on how to accomplish each exercise. Once you are familiar with the program and would like to use it, use the video, the 10-second stretch daily routine. This is a passive flexibility conditioning program for every major muscle group in your body. Being passive, there is no use of excess force, which would hopefully decrease the likelihood of you being sore the next day. If you are sore from stretching today, the likelihood of you wanting to stretch again tomorrow is greatly decreased, which messes up the gains you want for the program. The plan is to gradually work up to a full and positive regimen that you can enjoy the benefits of on a daily basis, or whatever regimen you set for yourself. You are in control. The exercises are specifically designed for stiff and out-of-shape adults. If you're already flexible, it might not be as effective for you, but it never hurts to try. A little passive stretching is one of the best things you can do for yourself, and should be high on your list, right after breathing, eating right, and getting a good night's sleep. You go at your own pace. Great things should never be rushed. What you need for some of these exercises: a firm pillow and 2 small weights or water bottles. What you should wear: anything that is comfortable and easy to stretch in, like t-shirts, gym shorts, or sweatpants. Some of these exercises will be performed standing, some in a sitting position, and some whilst laying down. For some of the standing exercises, you might want to have something to hold on to, like a chair or something, just to be safe. Most of the stretches are held for 10 seconds. Each piece of music is set at 16 counts, which is exactly 10 seconds. This helps you become conscious of what each particular set of muscles is able to accomplish, and if you are performing them to your own personal and individual fullest potential. Make sure to isolate the specific parts of your body that are performing the stretches. For instance, when turning your head to the right and to the left, only move the head and not the shoulders, arms, or any other body parts. In this way, you will focus on each individual set of muscles each time with each exercise. You will be able to establish and then safely explore your own unique individual limitations and potentials. With that, you will then be able to safely push against those limitations in the process of gradual improvement. Philosophies to use when performing these exercises. Philosophy number 1: stretch twice as long and half as hard. Increasing the longevity and decreasing the intensity will reduce the likelihood of possible injury. It will also help to reduce any soreness that could be introduced if the stretches are too intense. Philosophy number 2: stretch on a regular basis. Make your schedule and stick to it as best possible. Everyone has a different schedule, so find a time that works well for you, one that you can actually realistically keep. Having your routine be daily would be best, and since the 10-second stretch is passive, it will reduce most or all of the day after soreness. Sore muscles will not be conducive to your desire to stretch every day. Good things take time, and patience is truly a virtue. Health benefits of maintaining basic flexibility. helping your joints move more closely to their full range of motion, depending on your own unique individual talents and potential. Increasing the blood flow through your muscle tissue. Decreasing your risk of injuries. Reducing the onset of neuromuscular fatigue. Enabling your muscles to work more effectively and efficiently. Improving your chances of getting a good night of sleep by stretching out just before bedtime. Waking you up in a more positive mood when stretching out first thing in the morning. Improving your ability to do your daily activities at home, at play, and at work. Here is how the program works. Breathing preparations. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, hold, and then let it all out through your mouth for 5 seconds. As you breathe out, relax any parts of your body that may be stressed or anxious. Repeat this 3 times. Head, standing or sitting. This is actually working the muscles in the neck. Up and down, right and left, pivot right and pivot left, then circles clockwise and circles counterclockwise. Get to the spot carefully. Find the optimum reach and push to that, but do not extend beyond your optimum. Shoulders, standing or sitting. Pull them forward and back, up and down, circles to the back, and then circles to the front. Hands, again, sitting or stretching. Stretch them open and then close them by making a fist, and then wiggling the fingers and wrists. Face, standing or sitting. Open your eyes and mouth as far as possible and then scrunch them closed. Open them with a big smile with your whole face. Then close your eyes and mouth as if you were going to get hit in the face with a lemon custard pie. Arms, standing. Windmills, arms forward and backward. Achilles, these are the muscles between Achilles. These are the muscles and tendons on the back of your legs between your heel and your knee. Facing the wall or a sturdy piece of furniture, stretch out one and then the other. Right, and left. Quadriceps. These are the muscles on the fronts of your legs between your knees and your hips. Standing and holding on to something, foot in back of you, grab an ankle and stretch the fronts of the thighs. Standing hamstring stretch. These are the muscles in the backs of your legs between your knees and your gluteus. Lean forward and get a gentle stretch in the backs of your legs from your knees to the gluteus. Use the 3 breath and hold each time, repeating the set 3 times. During each set, relax the muscles and let yourself sink a bit further down each time. Standing side stretches. Standing with feet apart and arms out to the sides. Stretch sideways. This can also be done holding on to something. Pull the upper shoulder back when stretching to the side. Sitting. Feet stretches. Point for 1 second, or 1 count, and then flex for 1 second. Sitting. Reversed circles with feet. One clockwise, the other counterclockwise. Then reverse the circles, one counterclockwise and the other clockwise. Still sitting, stretch and curl the toes. Sitting with legs together and knees bent if needed, grab your feet or ankles and stretch forward. Your feet are relaxed. You can also try it with flexed feet. Sitting with legs apart and arms out in front of you. This stretches out the inner thighs, also called the adductors, which are the muscles on the insides of your legs between your knees and torso. Use the weight of your body to pull yourself forward. If you put your hands on the floor in front of you, inch your fingers forward after the first 10-second stretch. Relax and let yourself go forward only as much as you are comfortably able. Then hold it for another 10-second stretch. Repeat one more time for a total of 3 10-second periods. Sitting, side stretches with legs apart and arms out to the sides. Stretch sideways to your right. Keep your left arm and shoulder pulled back and the right arm in front of the right leg. When you stretch sideways to the left, keep your right arm and shoulder pulled back and your left arm in front of your left leg. Practice this right, left, and left. 10 seconds each. Turn your chest flat over your right leg. Pull your chest forward. Relax and let yourself go only as much as you are comfortably able, and then hold it for another 10-second period. Turn your chest flat over your left leg. Pull the chest forward. Repeat the stretch for the same 10-second stretch 2 times. Hip abductor stretch. The abductor muscles are located on the outer leg area between your hip and your knee. Lay on your back and lift your right leg with the knee bent. Bring your knee to your chest by grabbing the right leg with your left hand, either at the knee or just below it. Gently pull the right knee to the left. You may need to play with the angle, either straight sideways or more up towards your left shoulder. Hold for 10 seconds, and then for another 10 seconds, and then change legs. Standing up, leg swings. While performing this one, hold on to something for safety. Leg swings 10 times. Each time you kick to the front counts as 1. In ballet, this is called en cloche. It means to swing like a bell. One leg up and knee bent at about a 90-degree angle. Rotate the leg from the hip socket, inward and outward. The thoracic spine area stretch. Get your weights, or you can also use 2 water bottles. Make sure the water bottles are full of water and tightly closed and not empty. Get your pillow or bedside and your weights. Lay on your back with the pillow between your shoulder blades. If you're using the edge of a bed or sofa, let the upper part of your back hang over the edge. If you're using a pillow, you might want to get 2 and put one on top of the other. Now, holding your weights in your hands, bring your arms above you. Repeat the 10-second stretch 3 times for a total of 30 seconds. The iliopsoas stretch. These are actually 2 muscles, the iliacus and the psoas muscles. They are located right next to each other on the front of your hips and upper legs. The stiffness from this one comes from the fact that most of us are doing a lot more sitting in our lives anytime we are in front of a computer, at work, and at play. The other thing is that we are wearing heeled shoes. Any kind of heels cause this to some degree, not just high heels of ladies' shoes. Stretch number 1. If you have a solid table, like a dining room table, you can use it. Stand beside it and lift the leg closer to the table behind you and put it on the table. See if you can gently stretch the front of the leg and hip area. Gently perform 3 sets of 10 seconds each for a total of 30 seconds. 30 seconds is the minimum. You can always stretch longer. Just be gentle. Stretch number 2. Get a chair and a pillow for this one. Get into a big lunge position. Put the back leg on the floor, but be careful of the knee. Place the chair beside you so you have something to hold on to. I would suggest you putting your pillow under the knee to provide some cushion. See if you can feel the stretch in the front of the hip and upper leg area. 30 seconds is the minimum. You can always stretch longer. Just be gentle. Cool down exercises. Feel around in your body to see what sets of muscles might still be stiff and stretch them out one more time. Now that you are familiar with the program, you can try it out. Use the video, the 10-second stretch daily routine. The link is in the description below. You can help us get the word out. Give us a like, subscribe, follow, and share.